Hi Stampers, it's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Fairborn, Ohio. Today I have another one of my Christmas Giftables class projects, and this one is project number 7. And this is the Easel calendar card. And I chose to do this one in a non-Christmas theme. This one is using the prized Peony stamp set and dies. And then I also used a good man because I wanted something that said something about a day. And this one says it's your day. So this is the finished card. And let me go over the cardstock and paper. Okay, so first I have a base of 4 1/4 by 11. It's scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2, and this is gray granite. I then have a gray granite 4 1/2 inch by 5 1/2 inch panel. I then have 2 layers that are 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a piece of Peony Garden DSP that's cut 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and then I have a piece of Petal Pink that is 3 1/4 by 2 1/2, and that is the one that's going to be the layer behind the little mini calendar. And as you can see, I got them from Tailored Expressions. So, and then here's a little Post-it note. These I buy on Amazon, and they're only like $1 a piece. I have a piece of a rose set, Wild Rose dies. And then I have a stitched rectangle die in Whisper White. And this one is the second from the largest of the long, thin ones. Okay, so first thing I want to do is just set these aside, except for this one. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the words, "It's your day," and I'm going to do that on the right corner. Ink that up. Stamp. There it is. And then I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, which I already have, and I re-inked my pad because I thought it was getting too light, and then it seemed to be really darker. But then I kind of liked it the darker, so I went ahead and stamped it and cut it out using the die from the prized Peony set. So what we're going to do now is put our easel together. So you're going to take your first piece, and as you can see here how this is folded, it's kind of like a, you're going to fold this one this way, like a mountain, and then this one as the 5 1/2, which would be the size of a card. Okay, and so on the bottom of this piece, I'm going to go ahead and glue down my layer of Petal Pink. And this one is going to be where we're going to have the Post-it notes to hold the easel part of the card up. Okay, so there's that one. So next, I'm going to take this piece right here, and I'm going to glue down the other gray granite, and so I'm just going to put the glue on this piece only. Okay. So I'm just going to put that on there. And then I'm going to take this piece and just put it right on top. Just rub that. And then there's that piece. So there's our part that's going to stand up. Okay, So next, we can go ahead and put our first layer of Petal Pink. And I like using the liquid multi-purpose glue on these pieces because it gives me just a few extra seconds of wiggle time. Okay, make sure I have it the right way. So that goes on here in case you have it glued down in the wrong spot and you need it just moved over a little bit. You have time to do that with the glue. There we go. So there's that one. And then I have a piece of the Peony Garden Designer Series papers. Lots to choose from in there. Has the gray granite and the petal pink colors. Really pretty. This would make such a nice little gift for a coworker, a friend, a daughter, a son. I don't know if he'd like flowers, but you could do one that's not quite as decorative like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put on my calendar. And so I'm going to put my first layer on the back of this piece. And as you can see, I used this one as it was a scrap. So I'm going to lay that right there. Let's see here. Yep, there'll be plenty of room up there. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue on my calendar. And of course, this calendar starts for next year, 2021. So that's why I thought it would be a really cute gift to give for Christmas, because you always need a new calendar after December. Okay, so there's that. And then next, I'm going to take our little piece that we stamped on, and I'm just going to glue this one down as well. Lots of gluing on this thing. There is going to be a piece that's popped, but not very much. Okay, so I'm just going to try to center that from this piece here, like that. And now I'm going to pop up the peony. But before I do that, I'm going to use my sponge, and I'm going to just sponge a little bit on my peony, just on the inside, just to add a little more color here. And then maybe just some on the outside too, just to give it a little definition. There, just easy peasy like that. And then I'm gonna take some dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop these up on the back. You don't need a whole lot, and I probably used way too many, but I usually do. I like lots of dimensionals just so it stays up and doesn't sink and sag. So now I'm going to put this onto here. And then I'm going to take my little leaf, and what I did was I took it and just cut a few pieces here. I didn't want a whole lot showing. In fact, I might have had two, but it maybe lost one in the shuffle, which is a possibility. So I'm just going to cut this one out. And maybe put it, let's see, or maybe have them both up here. There we go. I think that would be cute, just like that. So let me grab my silicone mat. And this time I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal. And just put that on. Like that. We'll make it work, right? Let's just to have some color. Okay, so then what else I did was got out my champagne rhinestones, and I used my take a pick tool. And I think I want a big one in the center this time. This one I only did, whoops, I lost it. It was stuck to my finger. I'm gonna take it and put it right in the center. And then I think I'll add a few around, see what that looks like. I love bling. I think that just really adds a lot to your cards or whatever project you're working on. Bling is fun. Okay, one more just for fun. There we go. So there's that. And now all I have to do is pop up my, or pop on. I'm not gonna pop it up. Open up my pack of my Post-it type note. And so I'm just going to apply some seal on the back. And then I'm gonna open this up to where it's gonna be. So I'm gonna center this down here, about like that. And there it is. That was so fast, and it's so cute, and it makes such a lovely little gift. I'm gonna tear this one off. There, starts January 21. So there are my calendars. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to contact me on my blog. That is tinalovestostamp.com. And make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will be back. I do have one more project to do. And I thought this was the last one, but no, there's one more. So I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.